Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Today we're diving into a hot topic. Has the Air Force started closing its front door to small businesses?
That's right. There's been talk about recent changes making it harder for small firms to win contracts. Is this a real shift or just growing pains?
Some small business owners say it feels like the requirements keep rising. More paperwork, more hoops, less transparency.
I've heard similar complaints. It used to be a bit more open. Now, there's concern that big companies are dominating the scene.
That's the irony, isn't it? The Air Force has always said innovation comes from small, agile partners, so why make it tougher for them to compete?
Maybe it's about risk management. Larger firms can absorb failures better, and the Air Force wants reliability.
But then you lose the spark of creativity that small businesses bring. It's like choosing a cruise ship over a speedboat, safe but less nimble.
Good analogy. Small businesses often respond faster to tech gaps or urgent needs. Isn't that what the military wants?
True, but maybe the procurement process is just getting more complex as technology advances. It's hard to keep up.
I wonder if the Air Force is trying to streamline things by narrowing the pool. Less chaos, but also less diversity.
That could backfire. Imagine if the next game-changing drone comes from a garage startup, but they can't even get in the door.
Exactly. Lots of defense innovations started small. Look at GPS or stealth tech. Those began with niche players.
So what's driving this shift? Is it budget pressures, security concerns, or just bureaucracy?
Could be all of the above. Sometimes tightening controls is a reaction to past contract issues or even cyber threats.
True, but small businesses can be flexible with cybersecurity too. They adapt quickly when rules change.
But do they have the resources? A big company can throw an army at compliance, but a 10-person shop struggles.
That's a fair point. Maybe the Air Force should offer more support or guidance instead of just raising barriers.
Or create a separate lane for small businesses. Simplified applications, targeted contracts, maybe even mentorship.
That sounds practical. Otherwise, we risk losing the pool of fresh ideas. A monopoly of mega contractors isn't healthy.
Plus, it's not just about tech. Small businesses bring a diversity of perspectives, which can lead to unexpected solutions.
Definitely. If you only fish in the big pond, you miss the rare catches in the stream.
I like that metaphor. But how do you balance security and innovation? That's the Air Force's dilemma.
Maybe by piloting smaller programs, then scaling up if they work. Sort of a test and trust model.
Makes sense. But some argue the cost and oversight of running many small contracts is too high.
Sure, but is the cost of missing out on innovation higher? That's the million-dollar question.
And it's not just about money. It's about keeping America's edge. Small businesses often see things differently.
So what can small firms do to stay relevant? Collaborate, specialize, or just get louder about their value?
Probably all three. Partnering with larger companies might help, but there's always a risk of being overshadowed.
Or they could focus on niche tech, something the big players overlook, like a startup making AI for rapid maintenance.
That could get noticed. Or maybe small businesses should lobby for clearer Air Force policies.
Advocacy is key. If enough voices speak up, change can happen. Maybe that's the front door they need to push.
I hope so. It'd be a shame to lose the scrappy energy small businesses bring. The Air Force needs that spark.
So, we're left with an open question. Is the door really closing or just being remodeled?
And if it's closing, who will be knocking loudest to get back in? That's something for all of us to watch.
Thanks for joining us in this discussion. We'll keep tracking how the Air Force and small businesses evolve together.
And maybe next time we'll have a few small business success stories to share. Stay tuned.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thanks for watching. I'm Nancy, your AI avatar. If you like this podcast, you can get one for yourself based on a website, YouTube video, or any source. Contact me to get a customized quote for your content. See you soon.